Hello, this is Esther I am a Puerto Rican writer aspiring to be a hybrid author, and I dropped the ball for the NaNoWriMo blog.
Sort of excuse the weird lighting. It's still daylight, but for some reason it got really cloudy when I had the chance to sit down and run through the update of the 27 days?
I mean, give it or take, because I do have a blog of the first 4-5-ish days that I will put in the cards and link it on the description box. But yeah, I really dropped the ball, and I didn't realize that I was going to have a lot of non-writing days. I mean, I did kind of prepare myself to always stay ahead. So if I needed some days off, or some days I was very tired, or if there were days that I had a lot of more things to do for my mom, or I had to get her to a lot of doctor's appointments or lab works, things like that, I wouldn't fall behind. So that actually, I didn't thought about that when it comes to blogging, because for most weeks I wrote a couple days, and then the rest of the week I didn't write anything. And that is not conducive to really good writing blogs, because they're gonna feel, I don't know, disjointed, I'm guessing. But then I didn't mean for it to not have any blogs besides the first few days. So I'm gonna try to catch you up on all the days that I missed, and recap one day that I did a 10K day. I thought that I was going to do a 10K blog, because I usually do, but I did exactly the same thing I did with the past 10K blog, that I will put it on the cards and in the description box if you haven't seen it, so you can check it out and kind of see how I do 10Ks. So yeah, let's cut this intro that is over 3 minutes long a little unnecessarily, to kind of recount. And I have my Instagram open because I was semi-decent updating on Instagram, and I say semi-decent because, again, the days that I did not write anything, I didn't create any graphics to say, oh, date so and so, 0 words, things like that. I was just like, I only updated when I added words. So I don't know where exactly I left on day 5 on the previous blog, but for day 5, 3,137 words. And I think I got myself in a really good spot at that time. But since it says there on day 6, I really went out and wrote a lot. I got 7,274 words on day 6. So I really got myself ahead on just the first few days. Partially I did it because I knew upcoming days I will be like very busy. So I wanted to get a couple of days ahead.
How many times I can say ahead?
Anyways, I was able to do that, and also there is a caveat. I don't care for the badges in the NaNoWriMo website, so I don't mind if I'm not like updating daily the workout at the NaNoWriMo site, and I also don't care if I don't put the 1,667 words daily workout on the website to get like the par badge. Badges don't really do anything for me, so I don't care if there's some days that I'm not writing, or if I put my workout that was supposed to be for one day and it ends up on another. Like, that is not a driving force. Now, after day 6, I didn't write anything until day 11. And I think at this time I was like getting very close to be in like the workout that I was supposed to be, so I'm not ahead, or I was getting close to getting behind. So on day 11 I wrote 1,563 words, and I only did that because that amount of words got me into either the next overall nano workout, or it got me over that, so I would only need a couple of 100 words for the day after the next day. I don't know if you understand. So on the 11, I wrote enough that I was either on day 12 workout or I was halfway through day 13 workout. That's what I did for a couple of these days. So see, on day 12, I wrote 1,143 words. So I managed to stay ahead even when I didn't write on day 7, 8, 9, nor 10. So we're not even halfway through Nano, and I have 4 days of no words, and I still managed to keep myself ahead a day or so. So we're doing good so far. So the next time that I wrote was actually the next day, day 13. I really did a good amount of words. It's decent. I got 3,235 words. That is pretty good. That probably got me 2 days to 2.5 days ahead. I don't remember if I did that because I was anticipating a couple of busy days, or if I needed to give myself a day or so to work on some bonus scenes for my members for Marina the Vampire. I'm pretty sure that it was either or. Now, I didn't write anything for camp I didn't write anything for Nano on day 14, but I did on day 15, and I got 1,687 words. So it's just 20 words ahead of the daily nano workout. And I'm pretty sure I did this to just keep myself a couple days ahead. Again, this has been my plan for the entire nano, to do some like really good workouts or really high workouts some days, and then if I'm still in the writing mode vibe, write a thousand and a few hundred words to, you know, keep piling words to keep that momentum of staying ahead. I also wrote on day 16, and on that day I wrote 2,228 words, which is really great. Also, it seems that for some reason that I cannot recall right now, I decided that on the 17th I wasn't going to write at all. Like I was giving myself permission to not write and to be okay with the feeling of getting behind, even though I wasn't getting behind. It's just like when you're not consistently putting words to stay at a pace, you, at least myself, I feel like I'm gonna get behind even if I'm not behind. But I got back to writing on the 18th and the 19th. So for the 18th I wrote 702 words. So if I remember correctly, I think I wrote, that was what I needed to write to be at day 19 word count. Again, I was still, I don't know if I was feeling a little sick or if I needed a break from like social media and, you know, consistently like updating and talking about workouts. But I think I did the math and realized I have less than 1,000 words to write to be at the next day workout, so I might as well do that, and that's what I did. Now for day 19 I wrote 2,869 words, and then on day 20 I wrote 2,497 words. So again, we're getting the momentum to keep the couple of days ahead kind of thing. And this is where I'm gonna kind of talk a little bit about the 10K. So I originally, early on the month, I agreed with Tiffany at TL Russ Lifestyle channel, and I will link her in the description so you can check her channel out. She is a wonderful friend. She is a great writer, and her channel does have like videos about Scrivener. I think there's one of Notion or her Notion videos are coming up. Also, there is the live replay of the live that we did with some Kindle Vella authors, and we talk about Kindle Vella and all that. So if you are interested of any of those things, check her out. So we agreed that on Monday the 21st we will be doing like a 10K day and kind of like cheer each other on. And I actually did this same thing, well, similarly, not exactly the same thing, but it's the same approach that I did on the 10K video that you find on the description box. So what I did is I pull out a drama that I wanted to watch. This time I stick with what I call a web drama, and they had it available on Viki. It's called Semantic Error. I will leave it on the description below if you're interested. It is a boys love Korean drama. It has, I think it's 6 or 8 episodes. I think it's 8 episodes. They vary between 12 to 25 minutes, give it or take. So my approach to that is I will look at what the next episode is. I see the length, and let's say it is a 15-minute episode, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do like a 25 to a 30-minute sprint so I can earn my episode. And my sprint will be bigger or smaller depending on how long the episode is. Like if the episode is like 20 or 22 or 25 minutes, then I will try to do like a 40 or 45 minute. Again, I want to have a sprint that is longer than the reward, so I can actually earn the episode and actually have enough time to get some seizable words. So that's what I did. I did went to a couple of streams that day to like get the momentum going, and kind of like ride with friends too. What else did I do? Oh, I used the only difference that I did this time, and it was because I wanted to record my time, my actually focused writing time. So I used the Forest app. It is a productivity distraction-free phone app. So if you use the deep focus mode, it will actually kill the 3 that you were planning if you open your phone and get out of the Forest app. I don't have it that way because sometimes I receive text messages like from my mom or things like that I need to get to, like they are important. So that's why I don't do deep focus, but I used it as my timer. So instead of pulling timers on YouTube and have them on one of my screens, I actually just prop my phone here where this cup is, and had the Forest app running as a timer, and also it was recording like how much focus time went to writing. So even though it took me 23 hours because I finished my 10,000 words, I actually got 10,540 words. I finished that by 11 p.m. and I started from 12 a.m. until obviously 12 a.m. So I ended up with an hour to spare, but again, I slept, I ate, I took my mom to some doctor's appointment and to get some of her lab results and things like that. So I was out and about during early in the morning, I think, or kind of like sometime in the afternoon, I don't remember. So I was in chain to the desk. I was doing a lot of things, and I did get like a full, I would say 7 to 8 hours of sleep. The cool thing about integrating the Forest app to this 10K is that told me, and you might have seen it as a community tab, I share kind of like the results because I was updating hourly through my stories on Instagram. So it took me 6 hours and 20 minutes of focused writing time to get that 10,540 words. So that was kind of like a revelation for me, because I was like, yeah, it makes sense to give yourself full 24 hours so you can have space for eating, going to the bathroom, sleep. But it was nice enough to know that if I stick to what I know works for me, which is sprint followed by a reward of watching something that I really, really like or really was looking forward to watching, works for me. Because it's just like every single time I finish an episode, I want to watch the next one, but I'm like, I gotta do a spring so I can watch. And it's just like, it really hyper focused me on getting the words so I can go back to the watching. It works for me. I think this is the third time that I've done it that way, and it just works for me. And it's just mind-boggling to see that I might just need less than 7 hours of focus writing to get that amount of words. Also, I do outline so I know what I'm writing. I'm not spending time figuring the scenes out, because they already mostly figure it out. So I haven't updated Instagram, but I did wrote on day 22. I got 1,075 words, and I'm pretty sure, based on what my NaNo website says, I did not wrote on anything until today. So main reason is I know after a 10K day, I need a couple of days to let my hands rest, because they get very, very achy after writing so much. And then I didn't feel the need to write more, because when I did that 10K plus the 1,075 I did the next day, I was already at today, which is November the 27th workout. So I was just like, I don't need to write until the actual day, and I just need 5,000 words more, and I'm like, Winning NaNo, which is what I'm gonna do today. 27. I may or may not include it in this blog. I already I join authors and Sophie stream. She usually does towards the last Sunday of the month. She does a 6-hour stream. That's the day that she does she attempts to do a 10K. A lot of the times she is successful, sometimes she is not, and that is perfectly okay. Today, I remember she posted a story on Instagram, asking if any of her like friends wanted to co-host, and I check on kind of like the time, and I'm like, oh yeah, I can join like around the third hour, which it was kind of like around noon my time, and I did join for those 3 hours. So far I got 1,549 words just on her stream. I again haven't wrote anything until I hop on her stream, and that I think gets me close, or I'm right at tomorrow's workout. But again, I'm just gonna write those 5K words today and call it. I need to do other things marina related, so I will like to do that. And I will like not to write during December. I mean, I'm not gonna stop myself if I feel like writing, but I'm not gonna force myself to write like I've been doing for what feels to since June. I've been like consistently writing without like a good break. I had a couple of days breaks, but I don't think I have weeks of breaks, and I will ideally love to do that. So yeah, I'm gonna go and write some more, and then most likely I will be at Barrett's stream tonight. I may or may not include that in this video. Probably would. So sorry if the video is really long. So whatever minute you're in, if you haven't liked the video, please do so I know you're enjoying it so far. And if you haven't subscribed, please click the red button that says subscribe, so you can enjoy the videos that I do when I remember to do them. I did say once few videos back that if I'm not writing, there's no video. So there's that. And then there's a lot of times that I'm just like so focused in the writing that I forget about the video, and I do apologize for that. I'll try to be better about it. So yeah, let's go writing. Let's get a couple of thousand words so I don't have that many words to get during Barrett's. Yeah, sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. So it is late at night. There's not a lot of lights. I'm already gotta like looking like a mess. It is past 1 a.m. and I remember to update this. So on day 27 of NaNoWriMo and 27 of November, I reached 50K. I wrote 5,048 words. That got me to I think 50,040 something words, give it or take. So yeah, I officially won NaNoWriMo normal edition. I watched the episode that was my reward for today for reaching, and then on Wednesday the 30th I'm actually going to the movies to watch NCT Dream's concert documentary. I really don't know. I think it's just a concert that they're showing at the theaters. So that's my actual reward for winning camp. The book is not done, but it is almost to the midpoint. I know it's a lot of words, but that's problem for future me. So yeah, I did it. I was able, after so many years of not being able to win a normal November NaNoWriMo, I finally did it. Now I'm gonna go to bed because I have to take mom to some doctor's appointments, and now I can concentrate on Marina Vampire for the remainder of November. Yay, I won. Anyways, yeah, thank you for watching. Again, if you like this video, hit the like button. If you like to watch writing blogs, chatty videos related to writing, if you want to watch more 10K related videos, do subscribe. And yeah, that is it. Happy NaNoWriMo, happy November, happy holidays, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.